Hey guys, my name's Kaylee and welcome back to my channel. So this is a new angle for you guys and the lighting low-key sucks, but I had nowhere else to put you guys because my room's an absolute disaster. I'll show you guys, hold on. Ready? But anyway, today we're going back to school shopping and I don't even start school for like another month, but I keep watching the YouTube videos and I'm low-key getting FOMO, not from having to go back to school, but like from going shopping. So I'm filming this video now. So I have everything I think I'm gonna need on these sticky notes. They're actually pretzels and they're really cute. But yeah, I'm going into grade 10 this year, which is actually insane because grade 9 was like super duper fast and I barely even remember going into grade 9, so that's insane. But this year I definitely have a better idea of what I actually need because last year I was clueless and they did not send out a list, so. But anyway, come along with me. I just made it to the mall, and the main store that I wanted to go to in the mall is Muji because honestly the Asian school supplies are just so much better, and I've been using their school supplies since like 6th grade, so like I always love restocking every single year on my pens because their pens are like amazing. Okay, so I made it to Muji, and also why is this lighting kind of good? But these are the pens that I want to get. I still have some from last year. I still have my black one and then the dark green one. So I think I'm going to get other colors. Like this orange one's really nice and then this pink. Okay, so this is what the orange one looks like. I like that shade of orange. And then I'll show you the pink one. Hold on. And then this is what the pink one looks like. It's like not neon pink. I like it, so I think I'm gonna get pink and orange and then maybe another one, but I don't really need it. Okay, another thing I'm gonna get is another mechanical pencil. I always get my mechanical pencils from here. And then I think I'm gonna get another eraser because somehow every single year I lose my eraser. So yeah. This is the pencil I use. It's actually like 0.3. And then I already have 2 at home. So I'm just gonna get one more and then I'll get the lead. I already have 3 pencil cases at home and they're all from Muji. Like I have 2 that are similar to this. It's like a hard plastic and it just opens up. But somehow I always break them. Like it's not even like I'm throwing them or anything. They just break on me. So I prefer the like soft material ones because they can't crack. Another reason I came here actually was because Muji has really good like travel size containers, and I was hoping to find one that I could like maybe put in an emergency kit for school, but I'm not really seeing anything, so I don't really know right now. Okay, so this is not for school, but I'm going to get one of these because I use them to organize underneath my sink because just like my room, it's a disaster, so I need to clean all of my personal spaces. Okay, so I made my way to Indigo because they have good school supplies. Sometimes it's a bit expensive, but they're still good. I got my midliners from here, and I don't know if I need to get new ones. I don't think I do, so I'm not going to. But I'm also here to look for a book because apparently Holly Jackson came out with a new book, and I really want to read it. Okay, so I found her new book, Not Quite Dead Yet. I thought they were sold out, but it's just not in the YA section, so that's pretty cool. I think it's her first like not YA book. I don't know if I'm right about that. But another thing I want to get from here is a notebook because I normally get one that's like the calendar for the years and then I never actually write in it, so I'm somewhat determined to actually find one that I'll actually write in this year. And they have some really cute ones here, so hopefully I find a good one. Okay, Okay, so I didn't end up finding an agenda that I liked, but I could go to like Staples or like even Walmart would have some more. But I did find this book called The Human Being Journal, and it's basically like the 5-minute journal, except it's more prompted and it's not so repetitive, so I'm more likely to do it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. Okay, so we took a little break from shopping and we went to this new like bubble tea place. It's called Hey Tea, and they had a line, but the line wasn't as long as when it first opened. When it first opened, the line was so long, but I got this grape drink, so hopefully it's good. Okay, so basically, those last few clips were just me going into Aritzia and Sephora, and I was just looking around to see if there was any clothes for back to school, but I couldn't find anything that I wanted, and the few things that I wanted from Sephora weren't there, and I don't know if it's just because I didn't look hard enough or if they didn't have it, so yeah. So I left the mall now, and we came to this place called Umomo. I think that's how you say it, I'm not really sure, but basically there's just a bunch of like Japanese things, and I came because, like I said, Asian school supplies are just like better. And I think I'm gonna have to keep filming this video on another day as well because I didn't get to go to all the stores that I wanted to, but that's okay because that means more shopping and probably more stores, so that's just better. Okay, so I've basically walked around the whole entire store, except I couldn't really find anything, which is pretty unusual. But yeah, so I'm not really getting much. But I'm getting these bobby pins that I need for dance, so. Alright, as you guys can see, I'm back out, and we were gonna go to Staples, but they're closed apparently. So I'm going to Winners, which is right beside it, and then I'm going to Walmart, which is right beside Winners. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, but if I find anything, obviously I'll show you guys. But my phone's dying, and I'm really tired, so I don't know. Guys, it's literally insane how it's the first day of August, and there's already Halloween stuff. Like, okay, I'm walking into Walmart right now, and I found some things at Winners actually, but the main things I need to find here are a folder and then stuff for my locker, because last year I didn't use my locker at all, even though like it was right in the middle of school and my combination was so easy. So I actually want to use my locker this year, and this year I have 3 periods before my lunch period, so I need to put snacks in there or else I'm gonna die. So I'm here for locker snacks and like a folder. Okay, I made it to the school supply stuff in Walmart, and the first thing I'm getting is whiteboard markers because I have a whiteboard in my room, but then also the whiteboard markers would die like in a day in my math class, and it was really hard to use because at the end of the semester we were writing and you couldn't see anything, but we didn't have any new markers, so now I'm just gonna bring my own. I'm finally home and done shopping for the day, but I'm exhausted, so I'll give you guys a haul of everything I got tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's now the next day, and so I'm gonna show you what I got. And don't mind the way I look because I woke up like an hour ago, even though it's already 2 p.m. Okay, I'll actually start by showing you guys like what backpack I used last year and which backpack I'm gonna use this year, because unless your backpack's broken, I don't see the point in buying a new backpack every single year. So this is the backpack I used. It's a Patagonia backpack. It's very light, and it comes with a laptop pouch. It also came with like an insert for your laptop, except I took that out to wash this backpack. And this is the main pouch. And then there's a split pouch in the front if you need to grab anything quickly. And I feel like my backpack was never actually like too heavy this year, so I don't know. Okay, and this is also the pencil case I use. Like I said, it's not the hard plastic, so it can't break. But it's from Muji. It just has the main pouch, and then on the side there's two pouches. One side's zippered, and then one side is just like open. And then I have everything that I got, oh my gosh, in this bag, which obviously isn't the actual bag, but stores charge like $1 for a bag now. Like, why would I pay $1 for a bag? Okay, starting off the haul, the first thing I got is from Winners. I got this big snackle box, and this isn't really meant for school, but I can use it for dance competitions or like going to the beach or whatever. And I've always wanted one, and I love watching the videos that people make with them. So I can make some short form videos for you guys, and yeah, I thought it was cute. It's from Winners. And then I also found this mini version of a snackle box, and it's half the size. They're the same color, so they match. And this one I can actually use for school because it's not too big. And then I kind of explained this before, I think, where I have 3 periods before I have lunch this year. I don't really know how other schools do it, but my school, each period is 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then you have 5 minutes in between those periods to walk to your next class. So that's basically 4 hours before lunch, so I really need to keep like snacks in my locker and actually use my locker. So I bought some locker snacks, but I kind of ate some of them already. But basically I'm just going to fill my locker with like bars, maybe some candy, or like some trail mix, because it's not a nut-free school. So yeah. Okay, the next thing I got, I already talked about a little bit, and I got the new Holly Jackson book, Not Quite Dead Yet. And I read the back, and it's really interesting actually, and most of her books are in the YA section, but this one wasn't, so that's pretty cool. I also have like a bunch of her books already behind me right here, and they're really good, so I'm excited to read that. And also then I'll have like a book to read during school if they tell us to bring a book. I don't really know. Okay, next up, mini deodorant, because you don't want to be stinky, obviously. And then this isn't really for school, but I got this container from Muji to organize my bathroom. And then eraser, because I lose mine all the time. And then I got some pens. I ended up only getting the pink and orange. I got another one of my pencils, and then some lead. 0.3. Gum. 2 types. I like to use it to study or to like use during a test. If I get like anxious or whatever, it kind of just helps to have like something to do while you're doing a test. And I also saw this video where it helps with your memory if you like chew gum while you're studying and then chew gum during a test. I don't really know, but yeah, gum. And then I ended up getting more midliners, even though I said I wouldn't, but these are from Winners because they're a lot cheaper. I saw them and I was like, oh my gosh, that's actually a really good price. So I got them, and I don't have any of these colors yet, so that's pretty cool. These ones are also double-sided, so. Okay, we're on the last few things. This, I have mini whiteout. I always get this one because it's mini and it's not that bulky. So, yeah. There's 2 inside. Yeah. Then next up, whiteboard markers. I already explained why. And then last thing actually is this folder, because I'm always too lazy to put the stuff into the binder, and then the pages just fall out, and that's not good. So at least if I'm too lazy to put it in the holes, then I have these pouches, and that's what I normally do. One side is for like work I need to do at home, and then once I finish it, I move it to the next side. Or because I'm in French immersion, I do English, French. And also, last year for freshman year, because they didn't tell us what we needed, a bunch of people bought like ginormous binders, like 2-inch binders and multiple. And I asked a friend, and she was like, yeah, you really don't need binders. Like, I barely used mine. I just used it to put like old papers that I didn't need anymore but I wanted to keep, and I kept the binder at home, so there was like really no point. But yeah. Okay, so that's the end of my back to school shopping haul. I'm probably gonna do more shopping as we get closer to the beginning of the school year because I don't start for another month. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to do a video where it's back to school shopping for like just clothing that I want, but we'll see if I actually get to that because I'm kind of busy throughout this next month. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!